Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza Jane and some of you may also know me as Liza Locks.
She addicted to the manicures and coffee, but don't say that, cause she ain't that, no she is.
So I created an order of perfectly imperfect human hair locks. I'm actually using new hair this time. My supplier is having trouble getting a supply. So I ordered from a new company and I'm actually really loving it because I ordered 22 inches and it is about the size of two of my extensions before put together. It's also better quality hair. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. I thought it would be fun to show you what I do to prepare my orders before they go out. After I'm done making them, before I send them off. It is a new thing for me in my last couple orders, but I'm trying to doctor them up the way I feel they should be treated at the very beginning when you first get them. I'm going to take you through how I use the tightening spray, how I wash them, how I condition them, and then at the very end, the refreshing spray before they go off to my customers. Anyway, these are more than what my customer ordered, but I'm going to be selling the other ones on my Instagram, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I thought it would be fun. Come along, join me, and I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I usually just lay out the locks, and I'm going to use the Dollylocks Nag Champa Tightening Spray, and I'm going to spray these locks with that. And I let it do its work for at least a few hours. Generally, I like to do it overnight. And the same when I use the tightening spray on my own hair. I like to wash it after, so maybe use it the night before. And then if you know you're washing the next day, you can go ahead and do that. But I just let this do its work. Nag Champa is, of course, my favorite scent. And there are so many scents to choose from with Dollylocks, but this is the one I prefer. So we're gonna let it sit there and tighten up. Okay, so I'm gonna wash these with this is the one I have on hand. It's Tea Tree Spearmint Liquid Shampoo. I'm only gonna do a little bit, goes a long way. I'm gonna go ahead and get these wet first and go ahead and wash them, and then I will rinse them, because that's what we do. We rinse and squeeze a lot. Anyway, here we go.
She addicted to the manicures and coffee, but don't say that, cause she ain't that, no she is more than she seems. She addicted to the manicures and coffee, but don't say that, cause she ain't that, no she is more than she seems. She a diva like my daughter, gotta have it, she all done up, and if she see it.
So now we just wait for these babies to dry up. I'll probably squeeze a lot with a towel, and I might do a little blow dryer. I do that on my own hair, so I usually blast it for like 3 minutes, and it seems to help so much. If I start dripping when I'm drying my hair, I just go blast it for a couple more minutes. It does help. So we are gonna let these dry, and then we'll be back. I'm going to go ahead now that they're all dry and use the Nag Champa Conditioning Oil. And, you know, you can go on each individual lock and you can palm roll each one. These smell so delicious and it really doesn't take too much. I just got my hands all in there and I am just going to run my hands along all these locks. Thing about conditioning oil is it's great for your ends, it's great for your dreadlocks because our oils aren't being brushed down like other hair throughout our locks. I'm just gonna be putting these. I'm not gonna individually oil each one. I just really, they're so freaking soft. The way I do my locks, they're very movable and just super lush. So I'm just making them smell as lush as they look, but there's no hardness to these. It's really, I'm conditioning them for the smell. for the moisture that it's going to bring, but they are so super soft. And then I'm just going to let that oil dry up before I pack them up. And if I have leftover on my hands, guess what? It goes to my own hair. So when I send off locks, I want them to smell delicious. I want my client to open their package and not only feel and see, but I want them to smell their lush new locks. And so I take a refreshing spray. I'm going to use Dollylocks Rebel Rebel. It's one of my favorite scents. And I'm just going to spritz them so that they are full of yummy smells. I will let those just air dry before I package them up. Yum. Okay, my friends, I'm getting ready to go out of town tomorrow, and so I'm not put together because I'm doing all the things, you know how a mama does before she goes out of town. Anyway, I wanted to show you these gorgeous locks, all finished before they go out in the mail. They are so lush, and let me just tell you, the size of these are awesome. So before, my standard locks were about half the size of these. So 2 together, which were my doubles, I called them my longs, not extra long, not standard, they were my longs. These are now the same size as those. So if you've come to me about pricing before, the pricing is going to be just a little bit different. It's going to be a little more if you just wanted the shorties, but it's going to be less if you wanted long ones. So hopefully that makes all sense, but the quality of the hair is awesome. I'm absolutely in love with it. Can't wait to try it out on myself one day. You know, it's going to happen again. But these are 25 and they are just my new standard length because that is the length. Let's just look at if I attach these where they would be well beyond my hips. Let me see so you guys know. It would be down here. My hips are here. Anyway, that is super, super long. So if you want some lush, long locks, these are them. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this helped. As always, if you shop Dollylocks or if you shop the Dread Shop, please use my code. Helps me out, helps you out. I appreciate it. Come find me over on Instagram, Liza_locks, over on TikTok at Liza Janes. And as always, you can come hang out with me on Patreon. We meet every Wednesday and Zoom together. And I can't even tell you what an amazing group of women it is. And I feel so lucky to call them my besties. And they truly are. We have had so much fun getting to know each other. So I'd love it if you met me over there. And I will talk to you soon. I hope you're well. And I love you. Okay, bye.